Handoff. Stevenson. Stonewalled. And Stevenson lost the football. Cincinnati claims they've got it, and they do.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. It's a Bengals win.
The win's a win. The win's a win.
All right, it looked like it was going to be easy in the first half. Take me what's going through your mind in the second half when they're threatening at the goal line down by just a score.
Yeah, man. My mind was racing. I was just, just praying to God all day. But, our defense pulled it out, the turnover, and, pass off to them.
It's one of those situations where you got up so early that maybe, I don't want to say you took your foot off the gas, but maybe a little bit more relaxed feeling because you were controlling.
I wouldn't say we took our foot off the gas or we got relaxed. We just wasn't making the plays that was there, it cost us. Obviously, they came back and, they put points on the board, and then they got to the nitty-gritty at the end. So,
you went over 100 yards. Tyler always talks about how you have the 3 best wide receivers in the league. What about the 4th guy who gets 2 touchdown passes in Irwin today?
Yeah, man. Proud of him, man, because, he's a guy that comes in and work every single day. Even on the off days, he comes in and, get stretched out. Just the little things that, that he's doing, and it's all paying off for him. So,
excellent. Thanks a lot. Happy holidays.
You too.
Hey, fellas, it's December 24th. What's the most important thing we could have done today? Get a win, man. Okay, so don't apologize for nothing. Going on the road, finding wins against good, well-coached teams. It's hard to do in this league. You guys figured it out. Okay, kicked butt in the first half. Second half, there's some things we can improve on. But at the end of the day, you guys made the plays we needed to make to get out of here with the victory and enjoy some Christmas with your family. I love it. Great job. That's after you guys. Couple game balls here, okay? 40 of 52 for 375, 3 touchdowns, a touchdown pass in 22 consecutive games, which is a Bengals all-time record.
Kick that!
And then really the play of the game, okay, the recovery by B.J. Hill and the forced fumble by Von Bell. And we got our backs against the wall right there, and we need someone to step up. Appreciate you guys. Vaughn getting that ball out. BJ find a way to come up with it. Okay, that's 7 in a row. 7 in a row, boys. Okay, we need 8 in a row. We got to have it. So 9 days from now, you get a chance to spend some time with your loved ones these next couple days. Get your body right. We're going to take care of you that way. And we come back ready for Monday Night Football against the Buffalo Bills. There's a lot on the line, and I know you guys are going to be ready for it. Okay? Who's breaking us down today? BJ's breaking us down today. Come on,
Come on.
Think.
Who they? Stink.
Who they say gonna beat them Bengals? Who they? Who they say gonna beat them Bengals? Nobody.
Welcome to the Queen City Strikes podcast. I'm your host, Ray Summers. That's my co-host, Mavy Mavs. What's up, broski?
Who Day, Victory Monday on Merry Christmas Day, Eve Day, after Christmas, whatever you want to call it.
Hell yeah, man. You already know what it is. Episode 45, we're on Christmas, man. Me and Mav got some luggage with us today. It ain't Louis, but it's better than that. It ain't Louis, but it's better than that, man. We got Kourtney, man, in the stripes over there next to me. We got JB, and we got Mr. Reg, man. Tell me what's up, y'all.
What's going
on, good people?
Hell yeah, man. First thing is first. How everybody feeling coming off the holidays? Everybody feeling?
Oh, feeling good.
Everybody had a good holidays, man. Santa treated y'all good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Y'all lying like hell.
Hey, Santa kept us in first place, so I'm happy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Some of y'all lying like hell. Man, you know about them gifts.
Really? Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into it, man. We're being silly today. Bengals win. Bengals win 22-18, bro.
Yes, sir.
Lots of stuff to get into, man. Crazy not even a comeback win. Oh, yeah, just a wild win. Wild win. Let me get into my victory rant real quick, and we're gonna go around the room, get everybody get their perspective on the game. What I gotta say is 7 straight wins. Like I said, a win is a win. You gotta, Vin Diesel shit. Win is a win. First win in New England since 1986. But it was just crazy because once they got the lead, y'all, it was like they didn't know what the hell to do once they got it 22-0. But after that, they basically kind of created mistakes. It all started with hold on, let me see. Started with the first interception. After that, the missed opportunity on 3rd and short with the quarterback sneak. He pulled that Mark Sanchez shit, ran into the lineman. That was embarrassing. And after that, it was just curtains, yo. But other than that, man, like I said, beautiful first half. Second half was very sloppy. Chase had that fumble at the last under 2 minutes, and they turned around getting the ball back. And then luckily, defense created a turnover in the red zone. Then it was curtains, bro. But it's a lot going forward, man. It's a lot going forward. We got lucky on this one. I'll definitely say we got lucky on this one. But a win is a win. 7 straight wins. Maverick, go and take it away, bro.
I mean, outside of how this whole scene looks, I seen this in a movie that involved a couch with this way this layout is. But anyhow, I'll just skip over that adult joke. So, the way this game played out, I mean, of all teams that you would think would have been prepared for this situation would be the Bengals. For how many times we've played from behind and came back in the second half. That was my whole mentality coming into halftime was I hope they don't start sleeping because they've been in this situation before. Came back and won the game, and yet everything kind of went perfectly right in the first half, perfectly wrong in the second half. But luckily, just the exact stuff that we needed to happen went in our favor in this game, and it didn't bite us in the ass, especially since somehow Baltimore still won their game without their starting quarterback.
Which is wild. Very fucking wild. Anybody else got anything to add, man? We're on. Jerry?
Pretty much like you said. I mean, the first half looked great. You couldn't script a better movie line. You know what I mean? That second half, I don't really know what switched up. I mean, I know the pick started the whole revolution, but I mean, I don't know why nothing was working.
Ooh, good wordplay playing the Patriots. All right, I see it.
You know what it is. But yeah, man, just like that second half, I don't know what was said, what was done. It was like, hey, we could just sit back and relax. I don't know what it was.
Facts. It was messy. Very, very messy, man.
Definitely.
What about you, RA? Anything to add?
So they basically came out looking like what Tampa Bay looked like against us last week. They came out hot, and then they got kind of lax in the second half, like a lot of teams do. And they didn't really control the clock, or they didn't try to just run the score up on them and kind of let them give up themselves.
Facts. And you got a little southern twang in your voice, bro.
Oh, here we go. I'm just
you and Mav got the little southern twang I hear in the voice.
I ain't even from the South either.
That's the crazy shit.
Neither am I, man.
All right, JB, you got anything to add? We'll go to the next topic, bro. Anything to add about yesterday's game?
Every angle on that. Yeah, they started off hot, and they started to fumble a little bit, but they ended it solid. You know, they got what they needed to do right out the way at the end to secure the victory. So, I mean, yeah.
Hell yeah, that's all that matters, yeah. As long as we got the victory, that's all that matters. But I just hope they correct those miscues, because any other team, if we come across these type of miscues, like such as the team we're going to get into later, the Buffalo Bills, you play teams like that and you did make mistakes like that we saw the other day. Oh, they're going to capitalize on that shit. Even the Chiefs, even like going into NFC, like, maybe the Cowboys, any playoff major team that's going on right now, they would have excelled or executed them plays unlike the Patriots did. So yeah, we got lucky, man. But going forward, man, I guess the Bengals had some traveling issue on the way home, bro. That airplane failure, bro. They had to land in JFK. Wow. Yeah, they had to land that plane in JFK. That stopped in New York City to take the next flight. That's some scary shit. That was like some Final Destination like shit.
Yeah,
straight up.
I've flown enough too, and I've never experienced anything like that before.
I'm not flying in this shit. I don't know
I've never
about
flown in
y'all.
the winter though. I've flown in the winter maybe a couple times, but not while it's snowing.
Oh yeah, I feel you, man. But I ain't no way in hell I'm flying this shit, yo. Like the way the weather is right now, I'm barely like driving in the shit.
Right,
man.
But yeah, but flying. But yeah, I was glad they made it home safe though. Ooh, just before we go forward, did anybody see the photos of the Buffalo Bills players when they got home?
I was just gonna say that, man. Their cars were under like feet of snow.
Yeah, they got the same storm Ohio got, but just 10 times worse.
Yo, one dude drove off with the whole mountain of snow on his shit. It was like this.
Yeah.
Big ass glacier on top of his roof, bro. This shit was crazy. But going forward, man, this is probably the major play that happened in the game. We're going to talk about that defense, that massive strip fumble play in the late fourth quarter. What's everybody's reaction on that, man? That shit was crazy.
I'm just glad they got it because that could have been way worse. If that fumble would have never happened, it would have been way worse.
Yeah, I think we're having a different conversation today if they would have got that off. I will add though, like, bro, one thing I didn't like about that they got the fumble, and Mav called this out in the rewind, was that they gave the ball back too damn soon. It's like the clock management play like was trash. It's like you can't get a major turnover like that and then you don't even move the chains. It was like a quick 3 and out. You have to move the chains. That's what goes back to what I was saying earlier in the opening statement. It's like teams like Buffalo, teams like the Chiefs, Miami, basically any other solid team, they would have excelled on that immediately. Like we probably would have lost that game if that was anybody else. No joke. Especially with 47 seconds left. I mean, we saw what happened last year in the playoffs with the Bills and the Chiefs. You saw how quickly that shit happened. Those changing events. So it's just like
this game reminded me of the Titans playoff game last year.
Facts.
And how we had that big turnover at the very end, which sealed the deal. But here in that playoff game, we were able to finish with the drive and let the clock run out with the ball in our hands, which is how this game should have ended.
Yeah.
With that turnover.
It should have. They should have drawn up like some plays, man. Like I feel like they abandoned the run after a minute, but the run wasn't really moving that way, like going into second and third down. So I don't know. What everybody else think, man?
Yeah, I've seen the Bengals and I've seen them do games where they're in a situation like this where they go for the first down to try to end the game. So them running the ball 3 times and having to burn the timeouts without gaining no yards still could be a recipe for disaster.
Facts.
I think that
you're giving the ball back, they ain't got no timeouts, but anything can happen. You saw how they scored on the tip pass.
Exactly. That was probably the momentum shifter play right there.
Also, keep in mind the running game might have started to suffer. At one point, we had both our top running backs go out at pretty much the same time with an injury.
Yeah,
that's true too.
Luckily, both of them came back.
Hell yeah. What you about to say, Court?
I don't think that the run game was in a real rhythm for them to run the ball 3 times like that because, I mean, Joe threw the ball, maybe 50 times? Maybe 45 to 50 times?
52.
52.
I mean, 40 or 52. You should never throw 52 damn
that's
times.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we running the ball now, and that's why it's like they not in no rhythm for them to, pick up any yardage. That was the time, like you said, they should have been throwing like, all right, let's get this first down ended. I don't know.
Damn, it's just crazy, man. JB, you got anything to add? If not, it's cool, bro.
I really don't got much to say. It's more like,
man, you looking like the Dasagi's commercial.
Word.
It's like they was thinking on the fly when they had the ball, because they was saying like, okay, well, we're not going to run it, we're going to throw it.
I agree. They didn't look confident.
It was just like, we don't know.
Yeah,
but we need to get this win. Like, and everybody was just, it's like everybody had a blank page in front of them and trying to write down plays as they were going. And I'm like, nah, that's not how it's supposed to be.
I'm with you on that.
It all goes back to have a situational football. You know, you should have a play script for situations like that to where you want to get the first down and you want to end the game.
It was very sloppy, man. It was very sloppy. They just looked unprepared those last moments right there.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, the Bengals are used to being in that opposite situation. We're used to coming back for the win. We're not used to having that type of lead.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
whatever the reason, we're in reverse mode. That's why they were, I think, so confused. Like, oh shit, how do we figure this one out?
That's what I was saying in the opening statement. It literally looked like once they, like you said, once they got the 22-0 lead, it was just like they just start just doing random cat out of the hat shit to see if it worked. But what they were doing was just basically creating turnovers for themselves. And you're letting the opponent get right back in the game, which we've seen in previous Bengals years that happened without Joe Burrow being present. Like, we've seen it tons of times. I can name tons of games we've seen it have like a big lead and they end up choking it up. But they got to.
I think there was one thing we improved on in that game. I might be wrong. I don't remember seeing a tip pass for Burrow at the line.
It might have been one, or was it? Or none?
I don't think there were any.
I don't know if we had one this game.
We're improving.
I don't remember one.
All right, I thought it was one. I probably got it mixed up with that tip touchdown pass. But yeah, you might be right. You probably are right, man.
We're improving.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't know what's going on with McPherson. So the question is, everybody, what went wrong in the second half then?
A little bit of everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, the momentum died.
Right.
The run game wasn't going.
I think they cut off their heaters on the sideline, made them cold.
Very possible. Very possible. I think that pick six is what killed it, I believe. Because I think
momentum shifter.
That was a momentum shifter. Because the first one, it was like, all right, Boyd just didn't go for that one. But the second one, that was major. That brought him back into the game. It was down by 10 points. But yeah, they just, like we've been saying, or like Mav said, like I said, like everybody else said, it's just like they didn't know what to do when we got the lead. We're not used to having the big lead like that. Like the last time we had a big lead like that is probably that Steelers game of last year. We had the big lead going into halftime. It was like whatever 20-something, whatever the 3 or 0 might have been. But in that game, they closed the door shut. But this game,
the difference is, if I remember correctly, that game you're talking about, it was here.
That too.
I think if this game was here at Paycor Stadium, almost said the old name, I don't think that comeback would have happened.
Facts. It wouldn't happen at all.
Not in that style, anyway.
That shit was terrible, man. It's probably the worst second half performances like we've seen, like literally up to date. I don't think we've even seen nothing like this last year. Matter of fact, we did against the Jets. We did see this last year against the Jets. Basically kind of similar in a way. If y'all remember the Jets game from last year.
I try to remove some memories from my head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was like the ultimate trap game last year because the Jets were not that good.
That's Mav's word, that trap game. Mav does say that. But anybody got anything else to add to what went wrong in the second half before we go forward? Got some major news. All right, major news, man. Major news. Those that tuned into the game, Linnell Collins, man, he is currently out for this season with the knee injury. They say it might be 7 months recovery time, man. His replacement will be Hakeem, Adeniji. I'm gonna call him Ha, But yeah,
Clinton.
but I mean, he came into the game when he filled in. I mean, we looked all right. He looked all right filling in for that moment.
I mean, a quick segue with what you said, though. Me and you said it last week with these cold conditions. What injuries might pile up this week? Now you've seen Collins go down with his knee, but of course that was a rollover. And then dude from I think it was Denver. Did you see his knee injury?
Yeah.
That was gnarly.
Terrible.
I've never seen a kneecap collapse.
I gotta get that out of my mind, bro.
I'm just saying, I mean, you see with these cold temperatures what it's doing to these big guys' knees, man.
We called it. Yeah. We called it though, man.
And the thing about the injury was it didn't even look all that bad because he got up and he walked off the field. So I'm thinking it was something minor.
Oh, yeah, they said it dislocated it and they popped it back into place right there.
Yeah, that's how my kneecap was. My kneecap was on the side of my leg, and I had to pop mine back in place.
The hell was you doing on your knees, bro?
Playing football.
Oh, He said rug burn.
I seen something like that. I seen something like that my first year ref in high school. This kid kneecap was like pushed into his knee.
Bro. Like Willis McGahee?
Yeah, it was something like that because we had to wait like 45 to 50 minutes for them to get him off the field to call the squad in and stuff. We had like an hour plus delay because they didn't know how to put him on a gurney because they didn't want to pop the knee back in.
Bro, terrible. The shit looked really identical to the Palmer injury. Real shit. Right. It looked very similar because like he wasn't even looking. It was like a freak accident.
7 months.
I don't see it either.
I mean, he has a horrible injury recovery history as is.
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up.
We'll see in November next year.
Yeah, ACLs are usually 6 to 8 months, but a guy his size is probably gonna be almost a whole year.
But his is ACL and MCL, pretty much almost the same injury as Burrow.
Yeah, that's double McFlurry fucked.
Yeah,
literally
that chunky McFlurry fucked.
Hell yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting going forward, like what they end up doing. But I mean, we already know his replacement's going to be. Hopefully, he steps up. But it's been like that this whole entire season. Really, we've seen a lot of people step up. Seeing like Trent Irwin step up. Cam Britt stepped up, filling in with Awuzie. Mitchell Wilcox has stepped up. You know, Bengals been on the next man up type scenario this year. It's scary, but at the same time, it's good to see what we got and see what they're capable of doing. And everybody's been excelling pretty well. But
I hate to say this, but I'll play the devil's advocate game here. If I had to lose an offensive lineman, to me, it would be Collins over the other 4.
Okay.
He's the worst pass blocker out of the other 4. He can run block, but he can't hold the line down when it comes to the passing game. That's why they throw the ball so dang on quick.
I'm with you. Because at the beginning of the season, Mav been calling it. He was getting laid on his back. Literally, yeah.
Well, I even said it during this current stripe rewind. There was one play I saw playing his day. He wasn't even in a crouch position at the start. He was damn near already standing straight up, and dude just bulldozed right past him like he caught him flat-footed right from jump.
Facts. And by the way, everybody listening, we're not talking shit. we do hope he get a speedy recovery. We're just going through the whole history of Collins right now. So I want to thinking like, man, like y'all teammate hurt. Y'all just sitting there talking shit. No wish well card. No, none of that. But nah, man. Like we do wish him a speedy recovery, but it sucks. We hate to see any Bengal player go down, no matter who it is. Yeah. But this one is just major.
Being honest with it.
Yeah, just being honest. And this one's pretty major. And it's going to be a shout out plays going forward. I don't know if y'all heard, though. There's some rumors floating around on this one.
Yeah, I heard it.
I know I'm going with this. I don't know about if you three heard it, but
I mentally thought about it myself before I even started reading the shit.
Everybody's trying to take it back into the genie bar.
Hold on, I'm calling. I'm making the call, man.
They trying to get they talking. Well, I wouldn't say they. The internet is saying Andrew Whitworth.
Insiders are saying it.
Yeah, and insiders. Yeah. Andrew Whitworth should consider coming back and for the Bengals.
Calling him out of retirement and running for another ring with the Bengals.
How y'all feel about that if that was possible? Let's play with this for a minute.
Here's the issue though. Back. Are you gonna let him play his natural position, which is left tackle?
No.
Probably.
Or are you gonna move him to right tackle? Because then with Williams, are you going to let Williams, who's been playing ever since he's been drafted there at left tackle, or are you going to move Williams to right tackle? If we're going to play this game, let's just ask the full question.
Got to call spade a spade. That's going to be dangerous, bro. I don't know if I trust Williams on that right side. I don't know.
I don't know how you can trust Witworth, who's been in retirement mode since last season.
Yeah, that's why
what type of shape is he in?
Yeah, exactly. Bro.
I mean, you asking this guy to come out of retirement right after eating Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners? Come on, man.
Facts.
As much as I love and respect Whitworth, I'm just being honest with it.
It'd be different if he said that he wanted to come back, but if everybody else saying now, if he said,
I think what started this whirlpool of leaks going out is the fact he kind of made a comment about that coming back.
Yeah.
And so which fueled speculation. So naturally, if he would come back, why wouldn't it be the team that drafted him and he played most of his career for that's in the Super Bowl run? A team that he just beat was his own team in the Super Bowl. And now you have the chance and opportunity to go right back to the Super Bowl without having to play the full season.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's like if he does want to, let's say if he does want to, I'm open to see how it goes. But, bro,
I
like
would
you
have
said,
him as a depth guy.
Yeah, because
have him be there in the backup role.
Bad as it sounds, don't we still have Jackson Carman on the roster?
Well, I know he keeps a seat occupied.
Yeah, so he's still there. But we got Ha, we got Hakeem. So it's like so
a denim G.
I don't know, man. It's like it's do I like it? And I know a lot of people do. It gives you that nostalgic, and it's like, oh, like you said.
What do we have? What do we have though? Because you got to at least bring him in for a workout. You got to see what he still got.
I got to see the tape.
See if it's worth the risk, because you could put Collins on IR if we have a roster spot.
True.
Well, again, you also got to play this devil's advocate game too. Obviously, you have to. If you sign him, you would have to sign him at the very least the veterans minimum.
Yeah.
Which I don't know exactly what the minimum is. Let's just say it's $1 million. Are you willing to pay somebody $1 million to play at very least just 2 games, which is all that's left to the regular season? We have no idea how big of a run we'll have in playoffs.
I'll say no.
If we end up being one and done, you willing to spend that type of money for 3 games?
Yeah, I'll say no. Unless Ha does really bad, then I'll consider it.
So you will put him on you will put him on a 10-day contract for $1 million?
It's all that NBA contract.
Hey, that's basically what I would give him. I would give him 10 days.
10-day contract.
Man,
yeah,
he got a lot of that GTA money. You can see that.
Training. And then once he comes to the first game that he ever gets to, if he gets in, then we'll go from there.
It's so risky though, bro. But like you said, it's like, where would you put him? Because his original spot is left tackle. So it's like you have to move Jonah to the right, but that's if Jonah's open to moving to the right. Otherwise, you're just having Jonah and Witworth just basically subbing in and out. Because I don't see nobody else going to risk besides Ha and Carman. That's about it. What you thinking over there, Court?
I think it's too risky, man. I think it's too much of a risk to even. I mean, like you said, the 10-day contract sound good, but
is that real?
One game.
I don't think so. I'm just saying in general.
I'm like, Jay making up shit right now.
Nah, they don't have it, but I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think you should do it at all, because like you said, you don't know what shape he in. You don't know. Like I said, if he came out and said, "Hey, I would love to come back and help the Bengals win," okay, that's different. That means he in shape. But if we talking about it, I don't think that man is ready to play no football. What is he, 41?
Yeah, about 40, 41.
Yeah, he in his 40s. Daddy time, bro.
Like you said, Ray, everybody that's been stepping up has been doing pretty good. So we just got to go with the next man up.
Yeah, you got to. That's just what it looks like. That is definitely what it looks like. Anybody else got anything to add on this? We was toying with that for a minute. All right, man. Going forward, man, there was a questionable play in the late fourth quarter, man. Mac Jones had a muff shuffle pass. Question is, was it a pass or a fumble? Let's hear it, y'all.
Fumble.
Gotta be.
Fumble.
Clear as day. Fumble.
Well, somebody's got to be different. Fine. It was an incomplete pass.
That shit was a damn fumble, man. I'll show the clip on here. I'll show the clip on here on the show, but y'all, like, those that tuned in, man, that shit, the referee, I don't know where they're getting these referees from. That's you got to start there first. The ball was clearly moving as it might have been Von Bell that might have been pulling him down.
I think it was.
As he was swinging him, you see the ball already moving, and he did one of these. Like, what the fuck? That is not no damn pass, G. You're going to take out, like, here's your food. Bro, you can't do this, bro. Like, you can't, man. You can't.
Turned into a football player into a server in 2 seconds.
Everybody's trying to be Patrick Mahomes.
Applebee's server. That was an Applebee's server he just did, man. Like, I didn't agree with that at all. And the thing is, that would have been 6, and I would have put him up.
Yeah.
It'd be a different type of conversation.
But on top of that, they reviewed the play and they still held it.
That's home cooking. You got to get home cooking, man.
Yeah. And that's the worst too. They even reviewed the play and they still didn't get it right. That's just the messed up part.
Well, for the most part, it all depends on which side of the ball, which team you're on. I mean, our complaint is right now that was a fumble, not an incomplete pass. But then you have New England saying forward progress was stopped. It was not a fumble. Two different plays, but both sides of the ball, each person has a different argument.
Right.
Them damn Patriots, man. Them damn Patriots, bro. Oh, if it ain't Tom Brady, it's somebody else, bro. Somebody else.
So that's one of those scenarios where people can go, well, the officials, since they screwed up saying that was an incomplete pass, and even though you guys got a fumble, they gave it back to you at the end of the game. Instead of calling forward progress a stop, they let you guys have that play.
Hey, but we earned that fumble though. We earned that fumble. That was a big
I'm
play.
just saying in general, I've already heard all the arguments and everybody else, because anymore lately it seems like everybody complains. Yeah, the refs seem to sure help you guys out a lot, especially with your black and white striped jerseys now.
Facts. Facts, yeah. I've seen the photos. I've seen the photos online. But yeah, man, crazy ass play, man. Like I said, referees messed it up again. Anybody else got anything to add on this? Following this play, there's a cheap shot that's going around, man. Video is circulating, bro. Cheap shot by Mac Jones clipping Eli Apple following that play. The question is, should the league discipline Jones? Eli Apple called him out on social media yesterday, said he's done it before. And just give y'all an update, he's currently being evaluated by the NFL on the possible fine for the low hit, but not a suspension. What y'all feeling?
I was just going to say that. You had to take it from me.
Oh, go ahead, bro. Start it off. How you feeling about that?
I think I said it earlier. It might have been before the show started. It brings me back to the Steelers conversation I brought up a couple weeks ago. When players intentionally try to hurt a player, get ejected from a game, no suspension, no fine. Now you have a player again who's only been in the league 2 years, has a track record of doing dirty plays. Even someone made a compilation video and posted it out there. Every time he gets pissed off and his feelings hurt, he's got to throw a tantrum like my 4-year-old does and try to hurt somebody in the process. You have evidence again where even the players are calling him out for it. You're saying you might fine him, but not suspend him. Okay. Then why'd you suspend for the shit he did?
Facts. Perfect.
You got another player doing the same goddamn thing
for doing his.
You know?
I'm with you, Mav. Talk that shit. Anybody else got something to add to this fire that Mav is spitting right now?
Shoot. If they ain't gonna find him, then if they ain't gonna find him or suspend him, they should give Burfict back his fine then.
No.
hey, took it back.
So you know that
ain't Burfict. Hey, that ain't happening. Burfict was targeted, bro. He was targeted. They was looking at him the moment he got off the bus and the plane.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Going back to the play though, but like Matt said, they got him in 4K. They got a compilation video. It's like you gotta do something, because if you don't do nothing, gonna keep doing it, then somebody for real gonna get hurt, and then you might see a scuffle, you might see a fight, you might see somebody get slapped. And at that point, I guarantee you, let's say Eli Apple would have retaliated after that happened. I guarantee Eli Apple would get in trouble right now as we speak.
I want to see Mac Jones try to do this shit to Myles Garrett. We already seen what he likes to do with a fucking quarterback. Give me a goddamn helmet. Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, bro. Myles Garrett would have buried Bonds his ass out of this. Right. He would take that helmet and literally smack his brother's ass out the stadium. Bro, that'd be crazy. But
hilarious.
I don't know, man. They got to do something about this, man. They talk about this player safety shit, and then when something you see clear as day that we're talking about, it seems like they do the most. It almost like depends on who it is and their track record, I guess. Yeah. You know, on the level of discipline they base it off of. That's what it looks like.
It's 100 cameras out there, so they catch everything you do.
Facts. Cameras everywhere.
They only worry about it when it does something to their image, kind of like something the group of us know about. But, that's the only time safety seems to come in.
Talk that talk, man.
They could talk about it in their union safety meeting.
Facts.
I don't know. They let Tua play with a concussion, so I don't know if they're gonna do much to this.
They let him play with 9 concussions the way he fucking looked.
Facts. they don't care, bro. They don't. It's just money, revenue. You know what it is, man. You know what it is.
We on here? I'm getting dizzy and shit.
Yeah, I might say I don't know what JB doing down there.
Hey,
yeah.
JB, we don't need to see your wood like that, man. That's a family show.
Pause that. Pause.
Pause.
I had to put my phone on the charger.
What I tell you about that lotion and box of Kleenex?
Oh, yeah. Jerry on here topless. Jerry on here topless, acting a fool.
No, I got a white beater.
He got the white beater.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, man. Crazy shit, though, man. Crazy shit. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see going forward. We'll keep y'all posted on that. Current playoff picture. I don't got it up right now. Anybody have the current playoff picture up on them right now? Otherwise, I'll look real
quick. Off the top of my head, you got Kansas City or Buffalo number 1, Kansas City number 2, Bengals number 3, and now the Jacksonville Jaguars at number 4.
I'm about to say they sneaked in. Yeah, they sneaked in.
They came out of nowhere in the woodwork.
And what's still crazy is the Buccaneers are still number 1.
Yeah, that whole division is bad though.
Trash.
Yeah,
they can literally go
trash.
They can go 8-9 and still win the division and get a home playoff game.
Since we're on this, quick question, everybody. So since we're talking about how the Buccaneers is basically in the playoffs with like a 6-8 record, wherever it is, should the NFL reformat the playoff seedings or just the seedings in general? Just go by the best record instead of going by league?
That is by fully eliminating divisions and just have it as a conference record. And then so good luck having. Okay, so how are you going to determine which 2 games opponents you would play twice through the whole season? See that the only issue with that is it's going to screw up the entire formula with how they have everything set up.
Or knock out a couple of them just so you have an NFC North and NFC South, or if that makes sense, or AFC North, AFC South.
Right.
What if they did it like that? I know it's a far reach, but it's like not getting like fully eliminating the platform, just getting eliminating like a couple of so it prevents that shit from happening.
I don't think you can prevent it
from
happening altogether because I know Seattle, the one year they went 7-9. Won a home playoff game that they actually won.
Mm-hmm.
I say they always have a chance to win, but you also got to look at the division too. You play those same common opponents 2 times a year. It's also less travel because you're linked up to your closer opponents.
Right.
Unless you're in the AFC East, which you have the northern, eastern coast, and then all of a sudden team down south.
It's just crazy, man.
I think that they should switch it up like this. Like, all right, say the Bucks is 7-9, whatever. And they play somebody with a better record. Well, the Bucks shouldn't get a home game. They should go to whoever had that better record.
Mm-hmm.
Like say, I don't know, throw a team out there, say Seattle, whatever.
Yeah, say Seattle.
Go to Seattle. They shouldn't have that home record with that 7-9 record.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the purpose of winning the division if you don't get a home playoff game? That's
exactly, and then my argument.
I get it, but it's like you was terrible. Like,
you were terrible, but that's the reason you're having this conversation, because they were terrible.
Yeah.
Because that's basically the same thing saying, okay, I was a wild card team. We went 11-6 as a wild card team, and you went 10-7, but you shouldn't have your home game even though you won your division. It's that same argument.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
Because the way the AFC is lining up, you could have a team that's 11-6, 10-7, and be a wild card team right now.
True. Very
That's
true.
What the Cowboys are in that position. They're 11-4.
In the NFC, especially, yes.
Then the Cowboys are 11-4, and they got to go on the road.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're right. All right. No wrong answers, man. It is interesting how they play this out. It's something got to do. Something got to give. I don't know what has to happen, but it is wild, though. But yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Buffalo's 1, Kansas City 2, Cincinnati 3, Jacksonville 4, Baltimore 5. Chargers 6, Miami 7. And then looking at the NFC, Philadelphia got 1, Minnesota's number 2, San Francisco at 3, Tampa Bay 4, Cowboys at 5, Giants at 6, and the Washington Commanders at 7. Okay.
Jacksonville locked at that number.
They can only make it in as a division winner.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. It's wild. Wild. Just wild.
So they got to win all the way out.
Got to.
Technically.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville, yeah.
Technically. Because they own the tiebreaker over Tennessee, which now Tennessee don't even have Tannehill for the rest of the season.
Good.
as long as they match Tennessee, Jacksonville should be in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They'll get a home playoff game. They could be, 9-8 with a home playoff game against like a Ravens team that probably might win 11 games.
Shit's crazy, bro. Shit's crazy. All right. Moving forward, man. Me and Matt's favorite topic, man. Here we go. Offense, defense, special teams, play calling and coaching, performance and grade. I'll go first. I'm going to give the offense. The first half was great. First half, I'll give him an A. The second half, a damn F. If I had to balance that out, I'll give him a C- total. Going defense. First half, A. They did great. Second half, B. That to balance that out, I get a C+ due to the fucking the fumble recovery. Special teams, F. I don't give a damn. I don't know what's going on with McPherson. I have no clue. I mean, it's like he made 1 out of the 5. Yeah. He did get the 43-yard. Oh, no, not the 43-yard. He got the one that was off to the right side. It was close. But other than that, I mean, yeah, it could have been the conditions. I mean, their kicker was missing shit too. But special teams were just terrible, bro. Just terrible. Play calling. I'll have to give it a C+ overall. It was fine in the first half. First half was an A. They came out aggressive, straight out the gate. I think they scored like under 2 minutes and 45 seconds, like the first play to Higgins. They got the touchdown. But going in the second half, it was just static. Nothing was getting moving. And then, like I told you guys earlier, I didn't like how when we got the fumble, they couldn't create all you need was the first down and that was it. They couldn't create 4 plays to get that. So it's like, that's why I got to leave my grade right there. But yeah, man. Who's next? Mav, go ahead, bro.
Man, I wish I wrote this down just so I could hold the paper up and show it. We literally, top to bottom, had the exact same grades from what you said the first half to the second half, and then your total. It was exactly the same as I was gonna say.
Let's go.
Just straight up exactly the same.
You smacked the camera, got mad, right?
I smacked everything, man. It was exactly the same thing.
I spent up all night preparing this quote, man. This bullshit. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally the exact same thing. I really don't have too much to add with that.
Okay,
I mean, they started off like gangbusters and ended in dog shit, but luckily it went in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Same grades.
You really got to keep it like that because, like you said, the first half was great. That second half, you failing miserably, and defense did come up with the turnover that was clutch.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you could give them a D, what I mean? But for their second half, but yes. Give them C- across the board. You know what I mean?
You got C- across the board?
Yeah.
All right.
Shit, I'll give you credit for giving them a C- on special teams.
Yeah, I'm about to say, that's an F.
Because their specialness was on a short bus yesterday.
Facts.
Seats the back seat.
Facts. I don't know what's going on with McPherson, man. Or like I said, it could have been just the conditions.
I want to say it was the conditions because
yeah, man.
They did say something about that side of the field. It was an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what it could be. I don't know nothing about kicking field goals. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Only defense is the fact that New England's kicker was missing them too.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what balances it out.
If he wasn't, we could put all the blame on McPherson.
Oh yeah, facts.
But
he should be outside right now.
He has an escape clause at the moment.
Mhm.
Right. He does.
But I'm still watching you with all four of my eyes.
Facts. I'm telling you, bro, he better be outside right now, like as we speak. I don't care what the temperature. He better be outside right now in the Queen City practicing that. He better be inside that dome. Tin his ass outside.
With it snowing right now.
Literally, man.
Right.
50,
Gotta get used to this weather.
You gotta make all 50
Ace
go home.
Ventura, make sure laces are out.
Facts.
Don't Ron Finkel the shit.
Nope, none of that shit, man. Make all 50, you get to go home. Miss one, we're starting over. Hey, I'm like that. I'm really like that, man. I'm like, if I'm with him, yeah, I'm like, yo, you miss one, we starting over, man. It's back to one. I'm like, man, it's 2 a.m. I don't give a damn.
Man, it's like a Brian McKnight song, man.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
always back at one.
I got the headlights on the truck open, like, hey, he's shooting that shit in the dark. It's a wrap. Well, let's go, man. Anybody else got anything to anybody want to get their grades, or everybody agree with the grades that me, Mav, and Ron gave?
Yeah.
I
agree with them. See y'all way across the special teams. They got an F for me.
Yeah, man. It's just like me and Matt, we talked about this last week. It's just something that scares me about the Bengals. Like, we're so talented, but it just scares me when we got the lead. Like, as we've been talking about, they get way too damn cute instead of just playing smart. You know, they should have just been, like I said, they should have ran it. Should have been basically focused on clock management coming into that second half. Because nothing really happened until late in the third quarter, and that's what that pick six happened. Right. If they was been focusing on that clock management, the Patriots probably got off probably just that pick six. That probably been it. But
it seemed like they were comfortable coming from the back, coming from behind.
Yeah,
being up already. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever. Mm-hmm. A win is a win, like you said.
Yeah, win is a win.
Yeah,
win is a win. All right, going forward, man. Players of the game. Let's hear it, y'all. Who the players of the game? Go ahead, man. You go first.
Oh, you're gonna start with me.
Yeah, we'll go right down the line.
Okay, so for offense, I'm going to go just because, well, he had multiple touchdowns. I have to give it to Irwin.
I agree.
He almost had that sealer that would have finished it in the end, but hey,
off the fingers.
Off the fingertips. But the first one he had was nice as could be, though.
It was.
It was. So for the offense, he would have it for me.
Okay.
Defensively, I got to give it to the hero of the game.
Got to.
At the end of it, I don't see any other way it could go. 2-4, Mr. Bombell.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. Yeah, players of the game. Yeah, I had to agree with you on that. The Trent Irwin one. I'm trying to think of like a substitute if I had to pick Trent. I'll say T. Higgins. T. Higgins went over the 1,000-yard mark the other day. So yeah, I'll give it to T. Higgins. He played electric. Played electric yesterday. We will get into the Jamar Chase shit. We're not gonna leave him out. But yeah, T. Higgins for me on the offense. Defense, yeah, you got to give it to Von Bell. I can't give nobody else other than Von Bell. Yeah, Von Bell.
Now, if I had a toughest player of the game, I have to give it to Hendrickson. 2 weeks after a broken wrist in this cold-ass weather, he had just like a small little wrist splint.
Right.
He didn't even do the club,
nope.
Man.
Yeah.
That's a G right there. True G. True G right there.
I just had to make sure I got that out there somewhere.
Oh, you good. Let's go. Court, what you got? Or is it the same?
For offense players of the game, I still would give it to Joe.
I
mean, I know that second half was kind of suspect, but he still, even though I don't want him to throw 50 times in the game, but I mean, he was putting it where it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
For defense, I would go with DJ Reader.
Okay.
That's because, Von Bell did get that punch out, but Reader stood him up so he could get it. You know what I mean? So it's like, you go either way. You know how it is.
Yeah. Ain't no wrong answer. Let's go. RA, what you got?
Offense, it could be, you could actually give it you could be having co-offensive players with Burrow and Irwin. They both play well.
Mm-hmm.
And I can give an honorable mention to Chase because Chase did catch some big passes when we really needed some yards and convert on third down or just needed yards.
Mm-hmm.
The defense, you could give it to Von Bell. He made like the play of the game.
The play. That was the play. No, I agree. JB, what you got? Is it the same? Let's go.
Yeah, I have to agree with you and Matt.
I'm about to say, man.
Because they come from my point of view. It's basically whose light bulb is still shining.
Okay.
Because if your light bulb is still shining, you're still moving the sticks. You're still making the play that you need to make, no matter what the weather is.
I got you.
Most people there go, I can't perform like I normally perform because it's too cold, and all this other bullshit. So the people that stepped up with their light bulb still on, moving the chains, I give it to them.
All right. No wrong answer.
Man, I don't think I ever heard anybody compare a light bulb and weather. I need to take another hit off this J just to be on the same page of this shit.
Philosopher, man. Get him man. Shots up to you, man.
That's
Hey,
that.
man.
That's that Mr. Fogg messing with.
And it's right here.
You were telling some Newton's law shit over there. Mr. Degree Man over there, bro. The Degree Man. But yeah, man. I love the answers though. I love the answers. Ain't nothing wrong. It's content. It's content. We all good. Anything else to add, y'all? That was the players of the game we did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, players of the game. All right, player of the game. We're going to reverse. Start off with you, RA. Let's go.
Say that one more time.
Play of the game. Play of the game.
Play of the game. Probably the second Trent Irwin touchdown.
That was nice. Yeah, that was nice. That was right over the shoulder. Yeah.
Money time.
Yeah. That was nice. That was probably that was the third one right before the halftime that put it at 22. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah. What you got, JB?
My play of the day was the fumble.
Fumble?
The fumble at the end.
Mm-hmm. I'm with that.
Was my play that was my defensive play of the day. That's mine.
Oh, you got an offense then? Since you specifying over there?
My offense was the touchdown to T. Higgins.
Okay, yeah. The first one?
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
First drive, got down there, did his thing, ran his ass over to get in that end zone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he ran through that weather and it got to that light bulb and things went great.
He said
the one that had that light bulb on.
Then he had to go to Sam's, get another light bulb, and then all right, Court, what you got? Or is it the same?
Yeah, I would have to go with Jay. The play of the game got to be the fumble, but I will also throw it this way. This might be different. Play of the game that started this whole revolution was the pick six. You know what I mean? The pick six.
Word play again. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the pick six started the whole, snowball effect. Snowball, you see that?
Yeah.
So that started the whole thing. So I go both ways. You
what?
The fumble and then the pick six.
Hey, you say you go both ways.
Oh,
hey, you said it, bro. Hey, you said it, G. You said it, G. All right, I'm with you. All jokes aside, I got you.
Let's turn that around. You know what I mean?
I got you. I got it before you turn the stream off. Man, y'all trying to set me up, man. All right. Yeah, I'm with y'all though. I'm with all the answers. Yeah.
I'm just trying to stick with the wordplay from those two. I mean, he's coming up with revolution. JB's coming up with light bulbs and shit. So, I mean, and then we fire with snowballs. I mean, we're really going with Paul Revere, one light for the now, two lights that they're not. I mean, this is all lining up for this Patriot shit.
Hey, you got to give the JB though.
Lesson?
You got to give it to JB though, because he basically been up the whole night, so he's going off the fumes.
No, there wasn't no basically. He has been up.
Right.
He been up all night, but yeah. But yeah, my play of the games. Yeah, Von Bell. That's probably my play of the. That's probably the play of the game. Like offer it, play of the game. Yeah, that's mine. I don't got any others, but yeah, that was mine. Was the Von Bell. Mav, you got any other ones? Any new ones?
Mine doesn't even involve an offensive or defensive play. The play of the game to me was for the cameraman that caught Bill Belichick. If any of y'all saw that during the first half after one of Joe Burrow's touchdowns, you see Bill Belichick yell out, "What the fuck?"
I did catch that.
That was my play of the game.
Yo, no, Taylor had a what the fuck moment too when they caught that tip drill.
Mm-hmm.
He had that the hell look. He was like,
we all did.
He went cross-eyed like the hell. We couldn't believe it. At first, man, I thought you were about to say the challenge play because Belichick, I know everybody saw it. Yo, he got that challenge flag out that dingy ass gray sock.
He always keeps the flag there though. Like he's been keeping that flag there for the longest time.
But that sock was wrinkly as shit. That sock was super wrinkly, man. I was like, he must have got that from the bottom of the dirty clothes basket. Damn, man. That shit was beyond wrinkly, bro.
That's a lucky.
That's that lucky game day sock, man.
Right. Jesus,
yeah,
Jesus, man. But yeah, that shit was funny as hell. But before we go forward to the up next against the Bills, I really hope Jamar Chase goes over that play because that shit gave me that Washington before they changed the name, that type of vibe, bro. And that was like the first game. I'm sure he'll be all right. I will blame it on the conditions. But going forward, man, you have to protect the ball in those critical moments, bro, because that could have been the real deal breaker. And I know his soul wouldn't have sit right if it would have been a different type of result than what we saw. But yeah, anybody else got to add to that before we go forward?
You ever notice he always does that with the ball though?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's very loose with the ball. It's kind of like I know he want to make a play, but like you said, you got to protect the ball.
You got to. You got the
weather coming up. You got to.
You have to, man. Especially with the lead, and like you said, the weather. Like anything could happen. Like because nobody expected that to happen. Everybody mouth dropped. Literally, I'm sure everybody on this stream, like everybody's mouths dropped when that shit happened. So, like I said, hope he keeps his head together, man. But anybody else got to add before we go forward?
And I think if you actually look, I don't think he ever been tackled like that before either.
What you mean?
Like how he got tackled to where somebody's hand was actually on the ball to take him down. Most of the time is either his legs, his shoulders, or his waist. Okay. Nobody ever went for his arms to where because it was so loose to where it'll rip the ball out. I don't think I ever seen him get tackled like that.
I said for me, that shit looked like literally the Washington game of last year. But go ahead, man. If you like about to say something. Oh. Anybody got anything to add, bro?
Nope.
All right. That's it for that, baby. Up next, week 17, we got the Bills on Monday night. They're coming into the Paycor Stadium at 12-3. This game will be taking place January 2nd, is it 2023 or 2024? I'm tripping, y'all.
2023.
That game will be 2023. There you go. First game of the year, man.
First game of the year, 2023 at 8:25 p.m. So the question is, everybody, what has to happen for them to win this game? Go ahead, Mav.
Oh, you're going to start with me on this one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. First and foremost, you got to play a complete game, which, honest to God's truth, we have not seen in a while. We have been a half a game team, whether it be mainly the second half. Then we did a role reversal in this one. You've seen time and time again, Josh Allen's going to tear you up if you give him a chance. Just look over that Kansas City Buffalo game. This is one of those games that I was worried about, the Chidobe Awuzie effect. If his presence is going to be missed out there, being as Buffalo is primarily a passing team, although once again they did do well against Kansas City. Buffalo doesn't have much of a run defense, but the difference is Buffalo has a much better defense in Kansas City, in my opinion.
Yes, they do.
So luckily the game is here. A lot of this game is going to really depend on what happens at Sunday night for me. Because if you haven't seen yet, the Ravens game and the Steelers game has been flexed to Sunday Night Football. If the Ravens win, we need to win this game. If the Ravens lose, we'll be all right if we lose this game. And it's back for what I said last week. I prefer to lose one out of the three. I want to be hot going into the playoffs, but not fully undefeated. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Can the defense get to the Allen and actually provide pressure is what's going to be key.
Yeah, I'm
keep
with
him
you.
out of rhythm. Allen's kind of a gunslinger, and he'll throw some picks, but you got to get that pressure there, and also watch his run game. Hopefully, DJ Reader can keep, they can all clog those run lanes up because Allen will beat you with his legs too.
Right. That's probably the only thing I'd be nervous about going into the game is his legs, because he's a very mobile player. I won't say he's like a Lamar, like it's kind of like Lamar Jackson, but he's more accurate than Lamar Jackson. So he's a better version of Lamar. So he's his own person. So let's just say he's just Josh Allen. Leave it at that.
The difference is Jackson tries to evade you. Allen's big enough to doze
you. He want the hit. He want the hit. But yeah, they've got to contain that. The D-line definitely going to be at work. The middle linebacker is going to be at work. I think the only thing that's going to scare me is the matchups between whoever's guarding Diggs. I know they're going to move him around, and Gabe Davis. Yeah, and Gabe Davis. So the safety is going to be working. The corners might be getting burnt, but they're going to be working. That's something I'm nervous about in this. It's probably the first time, y'all, I'm nervous about the defense going into this game, and it's due to the Louisier absence and just seeing how the middle linebackers work. But definitely the corners might be getting toast. Hopefully Eli Apple's on this shit. But the offense,
three safety looks.
Yeah. And but the offense standpoint, they just get the yards that's given. Play smart. Don't get too cute. That's basically it. Everybody just got to be on the same page. And with Collins being out, hopefully does a great job. Hopefully he does a great job. Hakeem I'm talking about. So hopefully he does a great job. But other than that, man, the defense is going to have to come up big in this game. That's going to be the difference maker. The defense will have to make a big stop to end this game. Go ahead. Let's go with you, RA.
Well, they need to be a little bit more balanced, because I don't want to see, 52 pass attempts again.
Okay.
If you get a little bit more balance, you can run the ball effectively. You keep Josh Allen on the bench, because it's going to be cold. It's going to be a night game. It's going to be cold. You got to keep him on the field as much as you can with your offense. I'm
with that too. Clock management.
Mister got to get his touches in, get P Ryan in, and get his too.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, defensively, they've got to get the Josh Allen. Like Mav said, they can't run the ball that great, so he gonna sling that thing all over the field.
You hear that twang? He gonna swing that thing. There we go, right there. Everybody heard it. He gonna
throw that ball all over the field, man, and you just got to get to him. Like he forgot design runs too. So when he run the ball, you got to pop him a little bit, just let him know that you're there, that your presence is there.
Facts. Facts.
I'm so glad you're on this show with us right now, so it's not just me.
Yeah, you know that. There.
Swing that thing.
All right, JB, what you got?
Leave our moonshine alone, y'all.
They just gotta come in with a A++ game. They gotta figure out a formula for the running game so they don't have Joe Burrows throwing that many passes.
Mm-hmm.
The defense gotta figure out some schemes to where they get so if we do try to run, they have somebody there to stop him from running.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta pressure him, smother that pocket, so where if he do try to throw the ball, he can't see where, so we can get interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
They just got to be firing on all cylinders everywhere.
Facts.
And keep that pedal on the gas.
Yeah, definitely. I think
man, they got to shine like a brand new 60-watt light bulb, man.
Exactly. 220.
That GE, you need that GE light.
GE.
Yeah, the LD light.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, time of possession, that's the biggest thing. Like y'all said, we got to keep him off the field. Because like you said, he can get down the field with no issue. He got two speedsters. Gabe Davis he might not catch that well, but he can go. You know what I mean? Straight go route too. And so the way that Britt has been getting burned, It's a big concern. So that's what I'm like, keep him off the field as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Like RA say, run the ball. Run the ball if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Von Miller's not there. Von Miller's not there. So, I mean, I think we should be able to run. Everybody should get touches.
Yep. I feel it.
It's going to be big.
It will be. It's going to be a great game, man. Now, score predictions. Let's start with you, RA. Score predictions. Let's hear it.
I say the Bengals 27, the Bills 21.
Woo! Okay.
Ooh,
JB.
that's a good one. 20, 28, 27.
28-27.
Bengals.
Woo.
I hope so.
Let's go, Court. Let's go, Court. What you got?
31-24.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going with 2018 Bengals.
2018.
Yeah. Let's hear it, Mav.
I'm going to be on the opposite end of the spectrum on this. So even though it's going to be a very cold January game, prime time, you have two teams that are known for their offense. For whatever the reason, I think the game may start off a little slow. Once it picks up, sit back, enjoy the popcorn. I'm looking at, in my head, a 38-34 type of ball game.
I'm with that. Shootout.
Like I said, the offenses are going to take over this game and showcase right before the playoffs of what type of matchup you're going to see. And it's going to take a game-winning touchdown drive to win it.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, it's going to be a difference maker, Offense or defense going to have to come big, man, in this game. Come out big, sorry. But yeah, bro, we will see. We will see, man. Everybody stay tuned on that. That is January 2nd on Monday at 8:25 p.m. Let's get into the Week 16 results, man. Find it right here. This past Thursday, the Jaguars beat the Jets 19-3. We just told you about the Bengals winning 22-18. The Bills won 35-13. Saints beat the Browns 17-10. Oh, by the way, enjoy watching us on the sidelines too. Browns talking all that shit. It's supposed to be every year. Like, nah, G, it's over. It's over. Work from the sidelines. Chiefs beat the Seahawks 24-10. Vikings beat the Giants 27-24. Cousins came big again. No weird way. Panthers beat the Lions 37-23. Ravens beat the Falcons 17-9. Texans beat the Titans. Big one. 19-14. 49ers beat the Commanders 37-20. Cowboys beat the Eagles 40-34. And the Steelers creeping. They win 13-10 against the Raiders, man. And also
don't count them out yet.
Yeah.
That was a pretty wild game. They
can still make the playoffs.
Yeah, they can still make it, bro. What? On some Pee Wee Herman shit. It's a race.
Yeah. They gotta win out, but they need stuff to happen.
Yeah, they have to win out, but they're still mathematically in it.
Yeah, they still in it, bro. More scores. Packers beat the Dolphins 26-20. Rams. Rams, they beat the Broncos 51-14, man. Baker Mayfield.
Man.
Dog, what the hell is gonna I don't know what's going on with Russell Wilson.
Right for the Rams in that game.
They shipping Russell Wilson back home on the short bus.
Was he there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you all saw all the stuff that happened during that game on the sidelines and after the game.
Fill us in.
That was what was intense.
Fill us in. Somebody got in his face again?
Oh, there was a big blow up on the Denver sideline to where the backup quarterback had to get involved with the offensive linemen. For whatever happened between them and Russell Wilson, it was getting nasty on that sideline. And then after the game was over, during interview with Baker Mayfield, all of a sudden he had to grab the reporter and they kind of had to move back some because a scuffle broke out between, I think it was Randy Gregory and somebody else.
Damn.
Yeah.
That locker room is done.
It's getting bad over there. They gave him all that money too early.
Yeah, man.
Let's hide.
Dang. I ain't know all that happened, Mav. Dang.
Yeah, whatever. I'm sure you can see it on YouTube and all that. There was some type of heated exchange during the game, and like I said, the backup quarterback had to get involved to separate the shit. But I don't think you can catch what happened at the beginning. It was literally after the initial start or whatever happened.
Right. That ain't a good look.
Thrown in that locker room.
That's not a good look at all, man. Going forward, man, Buccaneers beat the Cardinals in overtime 19-16. I guess that was a good game. Tom Brady back again.
Kickers.
Yeah, right. Then finally tonight, Monday night football, got the Chargers versus the Colts. Chargers still looking for they still in the playoffs, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Still gonna have the playoffs, man. That is your week 16 wrap up. Yep, Mav already mentioned the flex game. I had that shit written down on here. Shouts out to the newest subscribers, man. Like I said, we got 11 new ones, man. We sitting at 132, man. Hell yeah, man. Give it up. Give it up. Keep rolling up deep, man. Bring your friends. Everybody, man. We rolling. We rolling. What else, man? Since we're approaching the end of the year, man, what's the wildest thing that's happening this year, yo? That you can remember before we get off here? About to wrap this up.
The wildest thing that's happened this year?
Yeah, it could be anything. I don't care if you say something about. I don't care anything what you say.
That basketball player back.
Oh, Brittany
back over there in Russia still.
I'm still waiting to see the outcome of how that's about to play out. Personally, I don't think it's a good move. It's a dangerous move. A real dangerous move, bro. Especially for the whole country, it's a dangerous move. It's like, yes, cool. I'm glad she's, back. All that's cool. But they could have come out with a better deal than that, bro. Way better deal than that. I wouldn't have gave dude up. You gave up. You basically gave up the most dangerous person in the world for a basketball player.
It's like the Pau Gasol trade to the Lakers.
Yeah, man, it's just that's a lot, and I hear you, man, and I know people might hear this, but hey, this is just our opinions, yo. Like we ain't like we hate women, we ain't on that. We just saying what's safe for everybody, and women is included in that. So, yeah, man, I'm with you on that. What about anybody else? Got anything to add? What's the wildest thing that's happened this year, or some things you wish that would go away? I'll start. I'll say, yo, I'm tired of the ladies putting their stomach in leggings. Just saying. They're leggings. I'm just saying, it looks goofy. It just looks goofy.
It horrible.
It looks goofy, man. It's just like, if you got it, you gotta like just let it hang, man. Just let it hang.
Let it hang.
Yeah, man. And another one is the exotic, like Edward Scissorhand nails. That has to go.
Yeah,
that has to go. I had an incident that happened like a few weeks ago, bro, at Chipotle, man. The most wildest situation ever, bro. So I know y'all been to Chipotle before, man. I'm using there with me, but this is a different location. So it's just like when you walk in, they give you that Jack in the Box welcome to Chipotle, like the Jack in the Box welcome. So you just mind your business. And you just like, oh, okay, like, hey. So you get up to the line. Everybody looks like they on a show from Miami's Inc. Everybody got tattoos, piercings and shit. Colorful hair and all that shit. So I'm doing my order and everything. I get at the end, about to pay. The cash register got the Edward Scissorhands.
Man.
chomping gum, just snapping, chomping gum. So the main card reader wouldn't work, so she had to use the card reader on her end. She couldn't do it because her nails kept getting in the goddamn way. So they kept getting in the way. So she does the unthinkable. Guess what she tries to do with my card? She tries to put it in her mouth and put it in the slot. So I snatched the damn card so goddamn fast. I snatched the card like that.
You serious?
I'm dead ass serious, bro. I snatched the card immediately. I was like, the hell? So this brother in the corner, he over there mopping floors and shit. He comes up. You can tell he don't really speak much. He was like, you need help, boss? Dude, dark as shit. Dark as shit. Come on. You need help, boss? So I'm like, I'm talking Forrest Whitaker, bro. Like, dude was dark, and I could tell he wasn't from here. So the Negro peeing. So just follow me, y'all. Just follow me. So he gets behind the cash register. He puts it. He puts it in there. Everything worked perfectly fine. But that was probably the most wildest fucking experience I ever witnessed going to Chipotle. And shouts out to them too, yo. I saved the story for this show specifically, bro. Because I was like, I couldn't believe she did the unthinkable and tried to use her mouth to put the card in the slide. I was like, hell no.
You snatched the card.
She was like, It was one of those, man. But yeah, those are my two things, man.
I wouldn't even know how to react. I mean, I'd be too stunned, really. Just
you should have saw my face. I'm over here thinking COVID. I'm thinking all bunch of shit. I was like, yeah, right. I snatched that shit.
We just got out of a pandemic,
man. Bro, did the unthinkable. I was like, Jesus, man. Anybody got anything else to add?
That's crazy.
You want somebody to come up with a follow-up story to that?
Well,
it was insane.
Get rid of they little dinners that they be giving us.
Oh, here you go, bro.
What you say?
No government. Hey, no government, JB. No government, JB. No government, JB. You talking government talk? No government talk, man.
Don't do it.
You always got caught slipping.
Don't do it.
No government talk, man. You talking jail? You talking jail?
He needs some milk.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that I'm telling y'all, bro.
Food needs some seasoning.
That shit trash. Yeah. But yeah, man. Anybody else got anything to add? Go ahead.
I think we should get rid of them helmets too.
Fuck what helmet? Oh, here you still talking government, bro? You don't get off the government.
He ain't playing.
You're talking government. Stuck on the government. God damn.
Bring out the podium right now.
Yeah. Anybody else got anything else to say other than government? Dang. Man. All right. Anybody else don't got nothing else to end, bro? Real quick, man. One's got to go before we get out of here. One's got to go. I'm going to give you 4 options, man. These are snacks. This Christmas edition. These are snacks, man. One's got to go.
0.
The Christmas tree cakes, the Little Debbie joints. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Look at you. Yeah. Arnold's like, oh, hell yeah. All right. The regular of those. Then you got the chocolate ones of those. That's 2. The Christmas tree brownies. Lastly, gingerbread cookies. One's got to go.
Gingerbread cookies.
Gingerbread cookies, bye.
Yeah, I would have to say the gingerbread.
Yeah, the gingerbreads.
Yeah, that was easy as hell.
Everything else, give me a glass of milk and leave me alone.
Everyone said, fuck them gingerbread cookies, bro. I do not want them cookies. I know people listening like, that was easy.
Fast cookies.
Yeah, them things nasty. They don't break your tooth eating them damn things. Some things hard as a rock.
Hey, the people listening probably like, they don't like gingerbread cookies. Like, oh man.
Bro, I had one of those.
You can't
since
even
like,
warn them motherfuckers up to be good. Them motherfuckers is horrible.
Yup. They be
in our defense, we had Andy Dalton as our quarterback for years. We're tired of gingerbread.
I'm glad you said it. It'd have been a weird way if I would have said that. Or anybody else on here would have been listening in a weird way. What you mean, tired? What you mean, you tired of seeing gingers? We got no problem with him, man. I say he did his time here.
Nah, I'd make the joke, man. I defend him all the time, man.
I know. It's all good. It's all good. All right, man. Everybody get off here, y'all. Please tune in. We'll be streaming on Monday for the game on January 2nd. Start the new year off. I'll be going live at 7 p.m. Power hour starts at 7:25 p.m. The game starts at 8:25 p.m. Please tune in and share with a friend right here on Queen City Shites podcast, man. Don't be late. Don't be late. Anybody else got something to add before we get off here? It's a long one today.
If you have to, you can cut mine out. Government.
Hey, you cool, man. You cool. You didn't say too much. I kept bumping in. He said, I knew about to say. I was like, as soon as I heard a key words, I was like, government. But it's all good. It's all good. Oh, just then, before we get off here, the Broncos just fired their head coach.
Damn.
Who saw that coming?
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't.
I thought they would at least let them finish the season.
They got their ass whooped.
They finished the season week 3.
Facts. Thank you, Mav. Thank you, Mav. Thank you. The season been done.
Like they finished the season.
They had that one win. They're saying, "Let's ride." Next week, they wanted to beat his ass.
Right.
They wanted to drag his ass out of that stadium.
I don't know. You let a backup quarterback put 51 up on you. I think, you deserve to lose your job on that one.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, man. They fired the head coach, man. That's it. That's it for him.
Could you see
like I said, they
Sean
don't
Payton
work
going
their
up
way down
there?
the line, ain't they?
Say that again.
Absolutely not.
What?
They're gonna work their way down the line.
He ain't gonna go there.
You sure?
I'm positive. That team, no disrespect to them, they are not going nowhere.
Hold on.
Sean Payton's coming back. He's going
Payton.
back to a winner. He's not going to Denver.
Well, at the beginning of the season, they was hyping Denver up like they was supposed to be. They could be contenders for the AFC West.
And they could. And how'd your and you're right. But how'd your fantasy roster look because of it?
Talk that talk, man. Got it.
Those games where you were dog shit when you went on the Let's Ride rant.
I did.
And after you got off the ride, you went on a Geno Smith rant. You know what I'm saying?
Talk that talk, man.
So Sean Payton is not going to go to Denver.
Hell no.
He's going to do a move like you and go to a winner, so his resume still look good.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Real talk.
I wouldn't even know what team he would even go to or consider.
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Arizona?
Yeah. All right.
I see Cliff staying there too much longer.
He should be out of there now.
Sure.
But they ain't gonna
right
fire him
now,
yet.
but right now.
Hey, Matt, that's a good one. Arizona.
I'd say Arizona.
I like that one.
They more put together than
now,
Denver
unless
is.
some goofy shit happens with the Raiders, I put the Raiders in there too.
That's a number. Yeah, that's a strong number 2. Yeah, I like that.
But that all depends on how this season plays out and what's going to go on with Derek Carr. Are they going to keep him? Or are they going to move on?
Get him up out
They
of there.
just gave him an extension in the offseason.
Well, we know in the NFL extensions don't mean shit.
Yeah, but do you want to take that cap hit if you get rid of him, though?
Hey, he can ride the bench.
Man.
Damn. Y'all crazy, bro.
Wait a minute. What did he say?
Yeah, I know.
Hold on. What did he say?
Damn, bro.
Did he say he could ride the bench?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. This show is going to go a little bit longer now.
Sorry, y'all. We still going.
Hold on. Why'd you say for him to ride the bench?
Because it's gonna cost them too much to get rid of him, ain't it?
Why would they bench their quarterback though?
Y'all talking about training.
Exactly. They would trade him because teams are going to want Carr. But the Raiders are probably going to want to move on from Carr, even because they need to build up that fucking defense of theirs.
Hell yeah. That shit Swiss cheese.
The defense is what's destroying the Raiders team.
It's been destroying the Raiders for like 5 years.
Ain't they still going to lose capital by getting rid of him?
I mean,
you can trade him, but you're still going to get a cap hit, though.
Right. So why not just let him ride the bench and then just get rid of him and then work from there?
Because I'd rather take that cap hit and get draft capital in return versus paying that money just for somebody to sit on the bench when there's no reason to bench Carr. The problem in the Raiders organization is not Carr. The problem is the defense.
Because
I mean, you got to look at what Carr's been going up against pretty much his whole time there. How many different head coaches? How many different offensive coordinators?
It's been a lot.
Of that nature.
It's been a mess.
I mean, and people want to put the blame on the Carr. He's been trying to keep a dumpster fire afloat his whole entire time there.
I'm not. Hey, I am not mad at nothing Mavis saying. I agree 1,000%. Raiders are my second favorite team. So yeah, man. Carr's probably the best thing that happened to them over there, bro.
Yeah.
I could see someone like Sean Payton, if that opportunity would come, go to the Raiders, ship Carr out for some picks so he can groom his own quarterback in there.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Yeah, I think the Jets might make that move.
Speaking of Jets, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question.
They can get Carr, or they can pick up Jimmy G on the. Jimmy G gonna be a free agent.
I'm glad. Wait. I'm gonna segue right off of that. All right.
I told you it wasn't yet.
Since Ari said what he just said, now the question is, will we see Lamar Jackson in the Baltimore Ravens jersey next season?
No. No, he's not going to take that franchise tag. He's gone.
If he doesn't get a full deal, I don't see him. I don't see him playing it down until he gets a deal.
Bro, I can see the Jets making a run for him.
I think the correct question is, will he be under contract with Baltimore next season?
That too.
The answer to me is no. He will be franchise tagged again. But I don't think he's going to sign it this time.
Nah, he ain't going to sign that shit.
Nah, he ain't going to sign that shit.
Because they can tag him twice before he becomes a free agent.
Ain't think it's
the tag's going to be like $40-something million.
They're going to franchise him again, I think.
Yeah, they gonna do what
they ain't gonna let him.
They're going to do what Washington did to Kirk Cousins. They tagged him twice and they let him walk.
Right.
Sorry, y'all. This bonus content. Sorry, everybody.
You knew it was gonna be like this.
Yeah, I knew. I already knew. I called it.
I mean, I was gonna say I said that the other week about Lamar.
I can see it. If he's not with the Ravens, I can see the Jets. Even though the San Francisco got Purdy, I can see San Francisco even trying to make a run for it.
You don't think the Broncos gonna run for him?
Hell no.
They don't have no capital to pursue it anyway. They're already up there in the cap. They already traded away their future for Let's Ride Wilson.
Yeah.
They will have $80 million of dead cap money. They got rid of Russell Wilson.
Hell no. I would retire if I go over there. If I'm him, I'm not going to Broncos. That shit is a disaster. They got it, they need wide receiver, they need a whole man. Don't get me started on the Broncos, bro.
Yeah,
they are straight.
That'll be a whole nother segment, a whole nother day.
They are straight trash. It's like goose sweat. Just it's terrible, bro. But yeah, man. Anybody else got anything to add, man? Before we get off here, get off your chest. And this nice communion today. Sorry, everybody, but yeah, that's it. That's all we got for y'all today, man. On your midway summers, man. That's Maverick, JB, RA, Court, man.
Salute.
We're gonna give everybody a hootie. Hell yeah, let's talk that talk. Yeah, this shit blowing up now. They fired him. This shit blowing up now. It's a mess in Colorado. But all right, y'all. We out of here, man. We love y'all, baby. We out. Salute.